All right, so here's our promised post-Stan business on how to embed a YouTube video into something on eCollege. Well, I've got my pre-algebra course that has a grand total of 1 student. So Elizabeth, if you're actually watching this video, you don't have to bother. Anyway, well, she won't watch this one. She maybe watch the one I'm going to post. Anyway, so where I often like to post them is in the announcement. So I'm going to add an announcement. Okay. And this is test. Please ignore. Just so my student knows that this video isn't necessarily for her. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to click here, find my video manager. Video manager will have all sorts of videos that I have. And let's see if I can let's just put one of these old MO65 videos up again. So hopefully Elizabeth will know she's seen it. Okay. But I put that video up and first clicking in the video. And you notice below it's where it's the video screen showing, there's an option called share right down here in this row of items below about and so on, okay? And so I'm going to click on that option called share. And the first thing you see is this URL, this web address. And if I click copy there and I paste it into this announcement, it'll go there, okay? And so then another thing I want to show you, just to show you the difference between them, is what happens after you've got the share menu. Another option comes up below called embed. And so I'm going to click on that. It gets a different, more complicated looking bit of text. I'm going to copy that. Now I'm just going to naively paste this in here. Okay, so your temptation is just paste that in. Yes, like we did the first one. Okay, now I'm going to click add announcement. Okay, now here's the problem. When I go to that announcement, okay, the test ignore announcement, please ignore, you're going to see this just shows a link. It's unfortunately not showing, letting me, oh, there's something wrong with how they wrote the link. YouTube.be. That may be the problem. So I bet that doesn't work there anyway. But then there's this, okay, and this is supposed to show up as a nice little square, sort of like my picture that actually lets you view things. Well, the problem is the mode in which I entered this. So here's what's going to go on. Let's edit this announcement. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this back out. And now I'm going to go into what's called HTML mode. And HTML mode shows a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to go below one of these BRs that gets made here. And now I'm going to paste in this command and then save changes. Now, because I did that in HTML, the HTML language, what ends up happening is when I click on this, now it shows an embedded screen with my video. For some reason, this isn't showing up as a nice little link here. It usually does. I'm not sure why. It's maybe not liking the address, but that will give it this address. Let me just see if this address even works or if it's a typo on the part of YouTube. So I'm going to go to copy, and then I'm going to paste that in and see what happens when I go there. Nope, it goes right to the right spot. It just didn't like that and didn't copy it as a URL that can be clicked on and go right to it. Okay, so that's the summary of getting in something embedded video, and it will work in any document. Yikes. Okay, so in summary, what you do is you go into any document, not necessarily an announcement. You go in, you're editing the document, and to get an embed in, you have to have it in HTML mode. And what you do to get the video then is you go below the video. When you found the right video, you click share, You highlight all that text that comes below, okay, embed. Copy that, and you just paste that in HTML mode and save changes, and that will get that embed to work. Okay.